A Southeast Texas man who says he was a victim of sexual abuse at a Nederland Catholic church tonight has found the bravery to come forward to tell his story. He reached a settlement with the diocese after filing a lawsuit against August Pucar and Roger Thibodeau back in 2010.
This only days after the diocese across Texas released names of almost 300 clergy accused of sexual assault. The list spans over almost 70 years from 1950 to 2018. More than a dozen of the priests served here in Southeast Texas. KFDM's Natalie Haddad joins us live from outside the Diocese Pastoral Center in downtown Beaumont. Natalie, what details did the victims share with you?
Greg and Tiffany, the Diocese of Beaumont released the names of 13 accused clergy from the Southeast Texas area just last week. And now one Nederland man who asked not to be seen and asked not to be named is sharing his story of sexual abuse in the church. It's been 40 years, but the memories are as vivid as yesterday.
I smell the room behind the altar at St. Charles. I smell the candle. I smell the linen cloth. I can physically smell that.
The nightmares drenching him in sweat. His bedroom built to protect him.
I had such a bad nightmare one time that I jumped through my window. My bedroom windows are now plexiglass.
A Nederland man says he was 8 years old when he was abused at the St. Charles Catholic Church in Nederland, then abused a second time 10 years later while on a trip in Europe.
I had a horrible, horrible headache. So I took 2 Tylenols and I went to sleep. I woke up and this particular priest was on top of my chest. And I kicked him off of me. And the rest of the trip, he would not speak to me. On the plane ride home, he told me, "You better hope the plane crashes because no one will believe you."
He says it wasn't until his late 30s that he went to confession to tell his story. But soon after, he found himself receiving backlash, finding the abuse too much to bear.
I even tried to commit suicide years and years, about 8 years ago. I tried to jump off the Orange Bridge.
He says the list released by the diocese came too late.
They should have released the names as it happened, not all at once. And then years after, when these people are dead.
But his faith, decades later, remains unshaken.
No one's going to run me away. They're not that strong. I have very much faith in my religion.
The victim was sure to tell us that he does not want everyone to think that every priest is a sexual abuser, adding that that is simply untrue. Reporting live in Beaumont, Natalie Haddad, KFDM 6 News.